Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my family. Hope you are all doing good. Today, I want to quickly talk to you randomly about spirituality. A lot of people, when you talk about spirituality, they feel you are talking about religion. Why some other people think you are talking diabolic means. Spirituality is far bigger than religion, and is far bigger than diabolism. Anybody that you think is diabolic is not being spiritual. When you talk about spirituality, we are not referring to diabolic means. A lot of people, when they hear spiritual things, they feel you are talking about magic, or you are talking about diabolic means of achieving things. And you all know that something that you call diabolic simply means something that is not the right thing. You are not doing the right thing, and you know it that you are not doing the right thing. But spirituality is far different from that. And again, when you talk about spirituality, like I said, you are not talking religion. It has nothing to do with religion. First and foremost, before religion, the first thing God created, the first thing the Almighty created was individuals. The Almighty never said, you belong to a particular religion, you belong to a particular religion. The only religion that is known to God is that I've created you and you should love one another. And that's number one. The other one is that I have created you. Since I've created you, and I've also created everything that will be very useful to you. If you are the type that reads your Bible very well, you see in it. And if you are the one that reads the Quran very well, you see in it that God created everything. And He said He created them in a very good fashion. He has created them in a very good fashion for the purpose of we humanity. So when you talk about spirituality, God has endowed us with some natural things, natural ingredients that we can use for our benefit. Another thing is that there is nothing, call it disease or challenges or problem that God has not designed a solution for. And God has designed this solution in a natural manner. Because the Almighty has given us something, and that is our memory, our will. That is our will, our mind, to think of good things, to think of beautiful things, and to use all the things that has given us, to use it for our purpose. But the problem with a lot of us is that whenever we hear of spirituality, we expect that once we perform any spiritual sacrifice or spiritual recipe, we expect that thing to start working immediately. Actually, there are things like that that you can do and they work immediately. But that is not the essence of spirituality. Essence of spirituality is that there are things you need to do, there are things you need to know that will continue to help you. Because like I used to say, or like I normally say, the physical, this physical world you are saying is controlled by the spiritual. Before anything happens in the physical, it must have happened in the spiritual. It's only manifesting in the physical. So spirituality is something that means more than religion. You might be going to church and you are not spiritual. You might be going to mosque and you are not spiritual. You might be praying to God and you are not spiritual. Spirituality means understanding yourself, understanding God-given talent, at the same time understand the natural things around you, and you are using all these things to benefit yourself and the entire society. That's spirituality. So spirituality is not that I want to do this now, I want to make an incantation, I want this result. No. That's not spirituality. Like somebody that desires to have wealth, you must have started somewhere. You do it gradually until you get to your desired result. Because somebody that has a problem, a spiritual problem, maybe a curse from the family, and you just feel you are rising a day, you want to start making money. No, the first thing is you have to go on the spiritual journey first. You clear the problem that you have, the family cause that you have to clear it. And there are many spiritual recipes that you can use to do this. You can check my videos, and you can check you can check YouTube or the internet. You see a lot of spiritual natural recipes to do to clear your spiritual your family cause. Then after then you start doing some things, because there are so many, like talking about spiritual bath. What are you talking? When you talk about spiritual bath, you are talking of using natural ingredients to bathe yourself, so that it will cleanse you of those problems. Those problems are excess luggage, and if you have an excess luggage, then you cannot carry your excess luggage you cannot take it forward to the next level. You have to first clear the excess luggage before you move on. So you have to start by doing the spiritual bath. And there are so many spiritual baths. After the spiritual bath, then you now think of doing the sweet bath or the sugar bath. The spiritual bath, you can use salt. You can also cleanse yourself by using camphor. Yes, the natural camphor, but this one we are using the block type. We call it kafra. You can use the kafra, just infuse it. That means you put it in incense burner, and you fill your room. You let the fragrance fill your room. You can do this from time to time. Those are still cleansing. You can also use cinnamon. Cinnamon attracts good vibes. So by using cinnamon in your house, you are doing away with bad negative vibes before you can now talk of getting the good vibes. So spirituality is more than religiosity, and is more than diabolism. Forget about diabolism. Start your spiritual journey, and the best place to start your spiritual journey is checking my channel. You might think I'm just trying to advertise myself. Yes, you can start there, you can learn. I didn't wake up one day to start talking to start discussing spirituality. I learned it, because I realized that there are so many things I'm not seeing. Though I'm not blind, but there are so many things, because spiritual things are things that you don't see physically. You have to be in the spirit before you start seeing those things. And if you are a Christian, if you want your religion, if you want to be very deep in your religion, in Christianity, then you have to learn spirituality. And if you are a Muslim, you want to be deep in Islam, then you must learn spirituality. And in spirituality, you must learn to be humble. And there are so many things you can do. You talk of spiritual exercise 1, spiritual exercise 2, then you talk of fasting. You have fasting to eat, and you achieve result. And there is no way, once you get to spirituality, there is no way you won't break away from shackles. You won't break away from problems. You won't break away from troubles. Anything you want, once you have that, you understand spirituality, well, you believe this one is surmountable. I can solve it easily because of spirituality. So spirituality is not diabolic. Spirituality is different from religion. I know a lot of pastors who comment, who send me messages asking for some spiritual things. They are not asking for me to do any diabolical means. What they are asking for are things they can do. Because if you need favor, you need mercy, you need open doors, you need promotion, you need good husband, you need wealth, the best place to go is spirituality. And spirituality, you have to think of using natural things to achieve your aim. Hope I have made a little sense today. Don't mind my ramblings. I've just decided, because I've seen so many people who want magic. I'm not a magician, and so many people who are into spirituality are not magicians. What we do is just helping ourselves and our brothers how to use natural things to achieve our desired purpose. If you are new to this channel, consider subscribing. Hit the subscribe button and press the notification bell. Please do it now. Don't postpone it, because I've given value to you. The only way you can help this channel is to subscribe. Once you subscribe, share, like, and share. Give it to others. You've gotten it free, and I know so many people will get this and put it away. But if you are the one that really understand and you want your spiritual journey to move ahead, please share this. Once you share this, a lot of people will understand what it means to be spiritual. Until I come your way again, remember, we can succeed together.